everyone, welcome to today's session. I am Bhavika from Marg ERP Limited, and the topic of today's session is all about e-invoicing, how to update multiple HSNs in the software, and how to create the new financial year in the Marg software. So let's move on to the session. But the most important is before starting the session, I would like to thank all of you to give all the supports and love to our previous sessions so that it keeps us motivated about our job, about doing our job with so much of efforts, almost 101% of efforts. So let's start the session with our first topic, that is e-invoicing. So basically we are going to know about what exactly the e-invoicing is. E-invoicing, what is about the means what is objective behind the e-invoicing, and how to register yourself on the e-invoicing portal, and how to view the dashboard of the e-invoicing portal, and how to integrate your API with the software and the GST or e-invoicing portal, and then what's all about e-invoicing preferences, and then generate an uploadation of e-invoicing in the software on the GST portal, on the e-invoicing portal, and some of the important points about the topic. So let's start our main objective behind the creation of means. Let's start with the main objectives of the government behind the creation of e-invoicing module. So the very first objective to ease the process of data reconciliation problems, and to help the taxpayers to claiming their ITC with the help of this option. And thereafter, with the help of this option, one more thing is supplier will not face any issue while filing the GSTR1. And then uh, with this module, you can easily upload your B2B invoices, export invoices, debit and credit notes of the registered party on the e-invoicing portal. Thereafter, last is you will get the unique IRN number, which makes your invoice unique in the form of digital signature, IRN number, acknowledgement number, and so on. And the new updation has been take place in the process by the government is from the 1st April 2021. Government had decided that the taxpayer need to upload their invoices if the aggregate turnover is more than 50 crores in the financial year. They will have need to upload their invoices on the IRP portal mandatorily. And then after discussing that, we are now we have need to register ourselves on the invoicing portal. Then the next topic will be covered in the session is what exactly the registration process on the IRP portal is. Now for this, firstly, you need to visit the IRP portal site, that is einvoice1.gst.gov.in. And the second is uh, you will get the option of registration, which is on the IRP portal, and after the clicking on registration tab, you will get the option of e-invoice enablement. After clicking on that option, you will have need to GSTN number of yours and the captcha code, and the click on go. Thereafter, you will get the e-invoice enablement form. Like, if you have already registered yourself on the GST portal, you have simply need to mention your already created login credentials on the IRP portal to log in yourself. Otherwise, the enablement form will appear to you, in which you need to mention all the necessary details like applicant name, address, and city, pin code, state, mail ID, mobile number, and etc. And now click on send OTP. Thereafter, you will get this window where you need to mention your received OTP on your mobile number, and then you need to create the login credentials for yourself. Thereafter, you need to click on save, and then the log and then you have successfully registered yourself on the IRP portal. So if you have got my point, and if you are clear with the information I am giving to you, so please, I would request to type OK in the chat box so that we will get the information whether you are getting our point or not. So I would request to make a prompt responses so that I will continue the session. Okay, thereafter, uh, after the registration, you need to log in your registration portal. Thereafter, you need to click on the login with the same website. You need to click on the login, and then you will need to enter your username, password, and captcha code, and need to click on the login. Thereafter, the portal will get logged, and you can view the necessary details like how many of the invoices you have generated and how many of the invoices you have cancelled. All the necessary details you will get on this portal. But the next question arises, you have registered yourself on the IRP portal, you have logged in on the IRP portal, but if you are using the software, how could you how could you attach your software with the IRP portal? So there is a one third party tool, that is API. API integration is the part where you will integrate your API with the software and the IRP portal so that your data will get synchronized on the invoice portal and you will get all the necessary details. So let's move on to the API integration part of the IRP portal. After login to your portal, you will get the option in the left side of the portal. You will get the option of API integration. You just simply need to click on that, and thereafter you will get the option of create API user. After choosing the option of create API user, you will get this window which is of API integration. Now you need to select the mode you are integrating your API, means the third party tool you are enabling in the software. So you need to select here through GSP. So here the GSP means GST Suvidha Provider. Marg is collaborated with the Master India Private Limited for the synchronization of data. So you need to select here Master India Private Limited only. Thereafter, the username and password you have created will automatically picked by the portal. You just need to click on the Submit tab to create the API integration of the portal. Thereafter, you will get an OTP on your mobile number, and then you need to mention your OTP and then simply click on Verify OTP. Thereafter, you will get the message that your API credentials has been created successfully. You just need to click on OK. And if the API integration part is clear to you all, please type OK in the chat box so that we will move forward to the next topic. Okay, just wait a moment. Okay, the quick responses from your side would be appreciated. So please stay tuned with us and keep giving us the feedback and the status that whether you are getting the point or not. Thereafter, uh, the process would be completed of the API integration. Now the next question arises, the credentials you have, the API credentials you have created, where you need to mention that. So for this, simply you need to go to eWay tab, login details, and then press enter. Thereafter, you will get the window of miscellaneous GST login credentials. Please keep in mind, please be careful. Firstly, you need to click on the edit tab to mention your API credentials in the software. Thereafter, the field will get highlighted where you need to mention your username, means created username and ID password, and uh, credentials in the software, and need to click on save. It is a simple process, not to worry while doing this process. And thereafter, we have logged into the portal, we have registered ourselves on the portal, we have created the API integration credentials, we have mentioned that created API credentials in the software. But how we can create the invoices from the software? See, there is two methods from which we can create the invoices. Firstly, we can create multiple uh, we can generate multiple invoices in the software at once, or we can also generate invoices for the particular bill. So let's move on to the process of bulk generation of invoices. For this, you need to simply need to click on GST tab, then generate invoices. Then this window will appear. The window will name as Marg GST summary, where you will get all the options required on the IRP portal for the generation of e-invoicing. So here you will get all the information. Only you need to click on the B2B invoices, feed the period for which you are generating the e-invoices, and place the check mark on the B2B export and CDNR options. And then if you need to check that whether this invoices contains all the necessary information about the electronic registration, then you can simply click on check. And then if your all data, all the mandatory details is available, all the mandatory details are available in the invoices, then software will show you this confirmation that all the details is available. Otherwise, software will show you the details which is missing in your invoices. Thereafter, you need to upload your invoices. You can simply click on the upload tab here, and then the invoices has been uploaded successfully. The software will show you the alert, and then software will also give you the acknowledgement number, acknowledgement date along with the confirmation. Thereafter, and as I have told you earlier, there are two methods to generate e-invoice in the software. First one is in bulk, second one is for the particular bill. So for the particular bill, you need to enable that option in the control room. For this, you need to go to control room, then type e-invoice, then select the option as A. Thereafter, software will start asking you that do you want to generate your e-invoice exactly after the creation of bill. So you need to select yes, and then the software will create the e-invoice successfully and will give you the alert. Thereafter, software will give you the complementary solution. If you need to print your invoice, you need to simply press yes, and the software will print your e-invoice. So thereafter, after the whole process, you will get this information, you will get this performer, you will get the invoice format of the invoicing, so that you can easily scan the QR code and will get the details about the invoice. And to scan this QR code, the app would be suggested, namely e-invoice verification app. Okay, so have you got my point? And thereafter, after scanning the QR code, you will get all the necessary details like document number, document type, and document date, and so on. If all the points I have cleared to you has been cleared to you, so please type OK in the chat box so that we will move forward to the another points. Okay, thank you so much for your responses. Thereafter, we are moving towards the some important points while generating e-invoices. Like I have told you earlier, if you want to create e-invoice for the particular bill, you just need to set it in the control room. Thereafter, if you don't want that software will ask you to generate the e-invoice, you only need to manual selection that you have need to create your e-invoice. You just simply need to press F4 key like we have created e-way bill for the particular bill in the Marg software. And then, as I have told you earlier, for the bulk generation of the invoices, you just need to go GST, generate invoices, and then how to enter your login details in the software. I have told you this also earlier. Then the most important information is you must make sure that the GST and the PIN code you have entered in the software is correct in the company details and the party in the software. Hope the topic of invoicing has been cleared to you. I am capable enough to make you understand about the invoicing in the software as well as on the IRP portal. So if the topic is clear to you, please type OK in the chat box. Great. Thank you for your responses. So let's move on to another topic, that is HSN importing, HSN update. As I have told you earlier, we are going to cover three topics in this session, that is invoicing, which we have talked about, and second, HSN update. As per the latest government norms, the taxpayer who are having the aggregate turnover of rupees 5 crore of up to rupees 5 crore will have need to mention, we have need to maintain the HSN codes of 4 digits only. Greater than of 5 crores will have need to maintain 6 digits of HSN code. But as always, everyone say exceptions are always there. So this is the part of further HSN, that if you have a business of chemicals, if you are supplying chemicals, then you will have need to mention your HSN codes as 8 digits. Therefore, as I have told you that government had made this announcement, so surely you will have need to mention this in the software also. So let's thought about, what if you need to mention the HSN of the particular item but separately in single item. No, if you are using the Marg software, you don't have any need to maintain the HSN details of the particular item, because the Marg software will reduce your effort, will save your time, and provide you the option, facilitates you with the option of multiple changes of HSN in the multiple items at once. Therefore, for this I am guiding you the process. First of all, you need to go to masters, then ease of GST, then choose the option of item GST HSN second rates. Thereafter, you will get this window where you will have to mention your date and select the other options as per the requirement, and then click on accept. Thereafter, you will get this window where your earlier mentioned HSN will appear. You just only need to export the whole the HSN mentioned in the software in the Excel, and then you just need to simply need to change that HSN in the particular Excel sheet, and you can import that multiple HSN at once in the software. So for this, on this window, you simply need to press F10 key, where if you will not remember this which key you need to press, then the software will give you alert that you need to press F10 key to export the Excel list. Thereafter, a bill window will appear where you need to select export from the drop down menu. Thereafter, an export window will appear where you will need to find the path where you want to save your HSN file and your Excel sheet containing the HSN. Thereafter, you need to make the changes in the Excel sheet. Like earlier it was 3004 and now it is 300420. Is it of 4 digits, and now it have been changed into the 6 digits. So we have changed in the Excel sheet. Thereafter, we simply need to again press the F10 key. As you have seen earlier, for export and import, you have to press F10 key only. So you need to press F10 key here, and the software will ask you the path where you have saved your file. Thereafter, all the HSN will get imported in the software. Is it not easy enough? So it is only the process, it is the simplest process from which you can update your HSN in the software at once. Even multiple HSN you can import in the software, update in the software. So guys, if I am clear to you, please type OK in the chat box so that I would get the responses from your side and can move on to the next topic. Okay, thank you for your all the responses. So let's move on to our next topic of the session, that is new financial year. Many of you already know how to create the new financial in the software, but you can revise it and you can do it better at your own, which simplifies your process of creating the new financial year in the Marg software. So, important points. The 3 points we have to kept in mind while creating the new financial year in the Marg software. First one is, firstly take the backup of the current year. Firstly means if you are creating the new financial year, it is mandatory to take the backup of the current financial year, means of the financial year in which you are working. Okay, and then if you are using the software at the multiple outlets in the multiple users on the multiple users, so you just need to log out your software from all the nodes, all the client PCs. Okay, and then you just need to close your server.exe. That's all. 3 points, 3 main points while creating your new financial year make you able to create your new financial year very quickly in the Marg software. So let's move on to the steps. Here the first step is, if you are on the main screen of the Marg, means if you already log in the company in the Marg software, so you just have to press Alt X from the keyboard or exit tab from the shortcut menu so that you can easily will be on the list of companies window. So after reaching on the list of companies window, you need to select Marg ERP Limited. Means you have to select the company for which you are need to create the new financial year. Suppose we are creating the new financial year for the company Marg ERP Limited. So now we need to press enter or F8 key on the window and then click on and then press enter. You will get this window where you need to choose new financial year option. Thereafter, software will show you the new year creation window where you will get the information about your previous year is this, your new financial year is this. Do you want to accept? Yes, I want to accept it. And thereafter, a warning window will appear. Shall I proceed? So simply click yes on this window. Thereafter, you will get the another new year creation window, and this is the most important window in this process, where you will get the option of ledger balances transfer, outstanding transfer, stock balances transfer, non-working party, non-working item, non-working batches. So simply select yes as per the requirement. If you don't want to transfer your balance, then keep the option as no. Therefore, the options are so important, because if you are creating the new financial year, then also you have need to transfer your balances in the new financial year. So first option is transfer ledger balance, set the option as per the requirement, and same is with the stock balances, same is with the breakage expiry stock, and same as with the non-working party. And the next question arises, what the non-working party is. Non-working parties are those parties with whom you have not dealing actively. Okay, so select yes or no as per the requirement. These are the options related to your stock balance, outstanding, and the ledger balances. But let's move on to the next option, which is related to challans, pending orders, purchase orders, and so on. So select the options as per the requirement. If you want to transfer your sales challans in the new financial year, then select yes. Otherwise, select the option as no. Same as with all the mentioned options. Thereafter, shall I proceed? Yes. Thereafter, you will get the process where the software will take some time to create your new financial year, because it is totally up to you, up to your database files, that how much time the software will take to create the new financial year. So please, I would like to make a request to all of you, please don't interrupt the process, so that you can easily create the new financial year without any disturbance in your data. Thereafter, software will show you the alert if you need to display your bill history, means from which party you, for to which party you have sold which item on which rate, all the information you have need. So simply you just need to go create history reports, management reports, utilities, create histories, and fill all the information uh, mentioned there, and then click on OK. Thereafter, you will get the new financial year in your list, and you can work in the new financial year as per the requirement. So happy new financial year to all. Hope you will not get any problem while creating the new financial year. And thereafter, most important points, means the points you have to keep in mind while creating the new financial year. All the challans will stay either in new or old year. The challans you are transferring to the new financial year, it will not be appear in the previous financial year. After carry challan in new year, if customer deletes, yes, this is the main points. After carry challan, once you will carry your challans in the new financial year, and for any of the reason you need to delete your financial year, then they will not appear you in the previous financial year as well as in the new financial year, because the new financial year has been deleted. Thereafter, challan will come to new financial year and will remove from last financial year. As I have told you, PO, purchase order, will be shown in the last financial year, but in purchase it will pop up in the new financial year. Like in the case of challans, it will show in the either in the new financial year or in the previous financial year. But in the case of in the case of purchase order, it is different from the challans. Like if you have carried your purchase order, it will only show in your previous financial year, but will give you a pop-up while you are creating the your purchase entry in the new financial year. PDC. In the case of PDC, it will show in the both in the last financial year as well as in the new financial year. Thereafter, uh, we have received many queries that how we can view the balances of the party to whom we are billing in the new financial year of the previous year. Suppose we are billing in the new financial year 2021 to 2022, but we need to know the previous balance, means the last year balance of the particular party whom we are billing. So we just need to press alt F1 key on the ledger transaction window to know that balance. Thereafter, one more thing, as I have told you, there is nothing impossible in the Marg software. It is giving you the benefit to ban the last financial year to your particular user. Like, you are a supervisor and you have 3 to 4 users, but you don't want that your user will create any changes, will make any changes in the last financial year. So you can easily ban the new last financial year for the user. Thereafter, you can restrict your user to edit in the last financial year as well. For this, you just need to go master, password and parts, operators, select that particular user, then search last year and keep the option as no, and select the option as no and save. Thereafter, transferring the profit, you have need to transfer your top profit in the new financial year. For this, you just need to go to accounts, voucher and general entry and follow the below process. The entry will be profit and loss account debited to capital account. Thereafter, the next question arises, if you have made any changes in the last financial year, then how could you transfer it to the new financial year? So that is easy. With the help of Marg ERP software, you can easily transfer your last balance to the new financial year only with the option of carry balance. And mind it, as its name suggests, carry balance means you just need to carry your last balance to the new financial year. So for this, you need to use the option of carry balance. For this, you just need to go to reports, management reports, utilities, carry balance and follow the mentioned instructions. And here the process of financial year has been completed. Hope you will create your new financial year on your own and enjoy your new financial year without any hurdle. Now, I would like to inform you that we have our online support portal. All the information I have given to you in the session, I know it is very problematic portal. For your convenience, for your sake, you just only need to type FAQ, all the FAQs related to the financial year here. Like I have told you earlier, how to run the carry balance, you have get the process how to run the carry balance. So click here, you will get all the process, full-fledged content with the screenshots, with the video icon, with the video and the following things that needs to kept in mind while running the carry balance is care.margerp.com. And thereafter, you will get this in front of 2020 21 to 21 20. Not only this, and thereafter you need to mention all the necessity you in any possible way we can. So please use this portal. From now onwards means we need to see auditor details from the Marg software. So for this, you just need to type auditor in the search box and you will get the full-fledged answer of your from here. And thank you for all the responses. Thank you for being with us. And